Hi, my name is Tamás.
Hi, my name is István.
We will show you how to migrate email this issue to the cloud. I will show you the on-premise part.
And I will show you the cloud part.
Let's get to it. Just to recap, the app provides our customers with a fully customizable emailing solution in Jira, and it has been available in all platforms, server, data center, cloud for many years now. Atlassian's move to become a cloud-first company has made their cloud product offerings evolve extremely quickly and provide a user experience that has never seen before. On-premise customers are rushing to migrate to the cloud at a steadily increasing pace. Since the app has been traditionally very popular in the on-premise segment, we thought it was time to have taken action and wanted to facilitate our customers in their migration process. Therefore, we have built the Email This Issue Cloud Migration Assistant, an automated migration solution for our customers.
The migration tool of the Email This Issue app is able to migrate almost all the configurational and the operational data of the app from the Jira Server Data Center platform to Jira Cloud under the hood of the Jira Cloud Migration Assistance. There are two kinds of data in Email This Issue app: configurational and operational data. Configurational data, such as email templates, mail accounts, notifications, or mail handlers, can be migrated manually from on-premise instances to the cloud. However, it is a cumbersome, time-consuming, and error-prone process that would have to be repeated a couple of times in a typical migration project. Operational data includes the email audit log. It is the history of incoming and outgoing emails belonging to issues. This is the dataset that is constantly growing and directly affects business processes. The size of this log can be easily dozens of gigabytes and hundreds of thousands of emails. Manual migration of this kind of operational data is obviously impossible.
We suppose you are already using the Email This Issue app on the server data center platform of Jira. It is also suppose you are aware how to migrate Jira Server or data center to the cloud. You need a licensed Jira Cloud environment. The license could be either trial or dual license or a simple paid, it doesn't really matter. We will use the migration tool provided by Atlassian, the well-known Jira Cloud Migration Assistant. We hope you are familiar with that. As you will always need GCMA's latest update, you will need to update Email This Issue also for the latest version. Before you start migrating, you have to disable every incoming mail connection. It's important because after you start the migration, all new incoming emails and their process data will not be migrated to the cloud as the process is already running. We mean on incoming emails both created with Jira and or with Email This Issue that you would process with Email This Issue on the on-prem version. So, if you have an incoming mail connection created with Jira, it should be disabled as well. You should check if there are any important emails in the filtered out or failed incoming mail queues. If you need those emails, make sure to requeue them before the migration. After this, wait for the new and being processed queue to become empty. These steps assure that these emails will be migrated as well. All emails that you do not want to be processed later in cloud should be moved out or removed from the mail account folder that is used by Email This Issue for incoming emails. By default, this folder is called Inbox. To check if your incoming mail connections are using custom folder settings, you should look for the folder option. After the migration, when incoming email connections are enabled in the cloud, all emails will be downloaded from the mail accounts, regardless of being read or unread. If the mail account folders used by the connections are not cleared, it may lead to duplicated issues or comments. Optionally, you can set the time frame from when the audit log item should be migrated. The default time frame is to migrate from the last 1 month.
As one of the last steps, enable data migration to your cloud instance in Email This Issue.
During the app assessment for Email This Issue, select the Needed in Cloud option. Make sure it's installed on your cloud instance. App data will be migrated after the projects are done. It may seem it's stuck at 0% for a while. Please be patient as it is working in the background. If the progress hits 50%, the migration is in progress. At 100%, you will get a success message.
If any of the migrated incoming or outgoing mail connections uses the OAuth 2 method for authentication, they should be authorized before the usage. Make sure that the redirect URL is set correctly on your provider's side, either Google or Microsoft. The steps of the authorization is the same as it was at the time of the creation. The migrated mail handlers do not contain any actions due to several differences in handler functions between Email This Issue Cloud and on-premise instances. They are therefore created as a basic cloud mail handler, and they are using the migrated incoming mail connections. The cloud mail handlers have 4 tabs. The first is the General Handler Settings one. This is by default filled with values during the migration. All we need is a check. On the other hand, for the Filters tab and Find Issue tab, we will find some migrated values as well, but not all options of the server configuration is supported on the cloud yet. Finally, the Rules and Actions tab we must build up from scratch manually. We have to repeat these steps for each handlers migrated. Depending on the complexity of the migrated templates, they may not be working correctly. So we have to test each template and make the necessary corrections before using them. In case of any other error, please contact our support team with the following information. At first, the transfer ID of the migration shown in the error message, including the target Jira Cloud URL, and finally the date and time of the migration, including the time zone, please. As we mentioned previously, not all but almost all data is migrated. In case of the configurational data, the limitations are the following. The automation is not able to filter for project data. If you set it in the Jira Cloud Migration Assistant to only migrate certain projects, it is not applicable to the Email This Issue configuration. Email This Issue migration tool supports only full migration. All data on Email This Issue cloud side will be lost once the migration is done. Incremental migration is not supported. As we have already seen, the mail handlers functionality is only partially migrated. The tool does not migrate the default event type, therefore this event type will be removed from the notification event types list. If the notification event was listening only on the default event, the notification event will not be migrated at all. And as a last, we have to mention also that the workflow post-function settings are not migrated at all. In case of the operational data, the time frame for the audit log items can be set for 1 year as a maximum. This means there is no way to migrate any emails older than 1 year.
We hope that this video presentation helped you to understand this tool a little bit better. Find our documentation links down below in the description. and feel free to reach to us for our support team and our customer portal.